Hello everyone, and welcome once again to my channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and for today's video we have a very special one because we're going to be talking about the final of the head-to-head challenge of Miss Globe 2022. And I'm guessing that some of you guys already saw the news out there, but Chelsea Fernandez, who is representing the Philippines, just won the entire segment. So, of course, I wanted to make a reaction video not only to her winning answer, but also to some of the performances of some of the candidates who made it until the very last moment. So I'm talking here about the top 5. I'm going to be using a compilation video that I found on YouTube because honestly, even on the Miss Globe page on Facebook, the video is a little bit all over the place. So I just think that this format makes things easier. So as usual, I'll give you my comments and feedback about the answers and my own take on some of the questions whenever there is room for critique. And as usual, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to hit the like button so that it gets recommended to more people. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one almost every single day. And be part of the conversation in the comment section down below. So I will keep you waiting much longer. I will see you with my comments and my reaction right after the intro.
You strong.
All right, so we're gonna be trying a new format here. I'm gonna bring the video on the side of the screen and then we take it from there. Perfect. Come on. Let's see what you girls have for us.
Do men fear responsibility more than women?
Okay, Miss United Arab Emirates, your answer would be?
My answer would be not necessarily. I don't think men have a fear of responsibility more than women. I think there's different hardships for men and different hardships for women. Men have a harder time because they have to be strong, they have to be more accountable in every moment. For a woman, in my opinion, it might be a little bit easier because a woman has always the option to be and not to necessarily achieve. A man has to work hard, build his way in life through obstacles, but a woman can choose to be a mother, to be a wife, which is the most important job of all, in my opinion. I don't think men fear responsibility more than women. I think it's an equal exchange of energy towards responsibility. That's my opinion.
Thank you so much, Miss United Arab Emirates. Give me.
Okay, so I'm going to start by talking about her answer here, and I'll give it the positive first, the positive things first. Miss UAE, I really like her delivery. She has a very soft way of speaking. Therefore, whenever she is talking, you really want to listen to what she's saying, right? Now, for this particular question, personally, I'm really sorry. I don't agree with this because, I feel like men and women, yes, it's completely true what she said that there are different set of challenges and things and expectations that they have to answer to, it's just like, it's part of society. Each gender has certain things that are expected from them. But simultaneously, she kind of failed to acknowledge the fact that there is also so much more expectation on women. As she said, I feel like for men, for example, you are expected to be a provider. You are expected to get married, to have kids, and then go to work and maintain your family. But in today's societies, and this is really depending on which society, women are also expected not only to get married, but to go to school, to have a profession, to have a family, to take care of their families. So I feel like when it comes to expectations, there's always a little bit more on the woman's end. On top of doing all of those things, which is already like having 2-3 full-time jobs, they are also expected to please their husbands, to answer to all of their family's needs. And it's just like a lot of unrealistic expectation that we put on women as societies. And this is just like in some of the societies that I'm talking like North America and all of that. There are societies where it's even worse, where women literally don't have a say in the things that they want to do or what they want to accomplish in life. So it was a nice delivery. I personally don't agree with the answer, but I still like it, Miss UAE.
Back the question. Okay, now we have Miss Philippines. It's your turn to pick the question.
Now, Chelsea, what you got for us?
As religion can be the way to peace, I believe that religion has something to offer when it comes to peace. However, I believe that the most important thing is your faith and better understanding so that in the future we will achieve a healthier, safer, and peaceful globe. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Nice.
Miss Philippines. You may back to your.
I mean, this is a tricky answer when you are not just the answer. I mean, like it's a tricky question overall because when you're talking about religion, it's a polarizing subject. If you vote for religion, then there's a group of people who will get upset. If you vote against religion, certain people will get upset as well. And if you specify one religious, all of the other religious groups will get upset against you. So I truly agree with what you say. I feel like religion is one way to achieve it. However, it's not the only way. There are different ways to, to look for peace and for, inner accomplishment and give sense to your life. And I also think that this was, kind of a tricky question for Chelsea because coming from the Philippines, which is such a religious country, which also, by the way, has different religious groups within the same nation. I think that just staying neutral towards the question and just adding the layer of spirituality was the best way that she could approach this. So I like that.
See it?
If you had a chance to legalize something that is illegal, what would it be and why? I don't think that there are any laws that I would change. I think that laws are made for a reason, and the ones that we have are set in place for a reason as well. But for me, I would say, since this is an issue in my country specifically with gun control, I think that it's important that we do change the laws slightly to where it is a safer environment for the people of the United States. We've seen a lot of shootings in our country, in schools, in high schools, in places where we have events like concerts and so on. And it's really sad to see that some people are given the ability to possess and carry a weapon without being properly checked for, background screening or making sure that they're actually mentally stable to possess this weapon that can kill so many innocent people. And I don't want to live in a world where I'm in fear of my children going to school, knowing whether or not they're going to come home alive. So I think that's something that I would focus on.
Yes, 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 and yes, Miss USA. I completely agree with her point here. And I think that this is also such a timely matter, something that we are talking about, especially in North America, where this is like a huge issue. I mean, I'm in Canada, so here is like barely an issue, but in the United States, it's something that you hear every single day. There's a shooting, there's like a church, schools, hospitals, and so many innocent people just losing their lives because of gun violence. So I think that if I was in her position and I had the power to also change one law or to address one of those topics, I will definitely go as well for the gun control issue. I think it's so important. So
Thank you so much, Miss United States of America. And we have Miss Colombia. Miss Colombia, kindly ask the question to Miss United Arab Emirates. Yeah, your own question.
Okay. What is the most important thing in your life?
Very good question.
Thank you.
For me, the most important thing in my life, of course, it's my family and my loved ones, my friends, the people close to my heart and the people that support me. But also, I think it's about evolution. I think we cannot live without evolution. I think every day we should aspire to become the best version of ourselves and offer the best that we have to the people around us. If we are the best version of ourselves, we will make our loved ones happy. If we are happy inside, if we are satisfied, if we always strive to achieve the best results in our life, our loved ones, and the world, the globe will be a better place. Thank you.
Thank
okay, I do like her answer, and as I said earlier, for some reason I really really like her delivery, the way that she speaks. I really like it. Miss UAE, I would say this was solid. A little bit of a pageant party answer. I feel like we have all heard at some point, like a variation of this answer in a different pageant. However, it is still true and it's still relevant. So I'm not gonna give her, a hard time because of that. So this was okay.
Thank you so much, Miss United Arab Emirates.
Costa Rica.
Miss Costa Rica.
Okay, so they're doing right now the top 5 girls.
Who is your role model in life and why?
Thank you for that question. My role model in my life, she's actually here in the audience. It's my mom. My mom,
Cute.
I have to give all my love and my thankfulness to her because I think that she was the one who inspired me to, for one, join beauty pageants, and without her I wouldn't be here today. She gave me life and she encouraged me to be a strong, confident, godly woman, and for that I'm thankful and grateful for my faith and for her and for all the love that she's given me and support, because I know that a lot of people don't have a family and they don't have love and support in their lives, so I really truly know how grateful I am to have her. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss United States of America.
That was so cute. I mean, I feel like having this type of answers, where you have to talk about your parents and say like they're so important for you and everything that they've done for you, it really takes a different dimension when the parent is actually within the audience, like in the crowd, and they can see you and you can see them. It just adds like another like emotional layer, let's say. Something that I like about Miss USA is that she seems to be like really how can I put this? Like a woman who is connected with reality. Like she's so relatable. Like earlier when she was talking about gun control, it's something that I connected with immediately. Talking now about her mom, it's something that I also really connect with. So I feel like she has that relatability. I will say that when it comes to her delivery, when she's speaking, I would like it if she will be a little bit more in touch with her, perhaps like her body language, her facial expressions. Because sometimes I just feel like she is giving like a very strong answer, but she is like in the clouds. Like she's thinking about something else. Like she will be talking about gun control, and her facial expression will be like, yeah, like I really want to fight gun control because there are so many innocent people, and like I want you to be present. Look at the judges, look at the audience, like show them, with your hands, with your body, with your arms, move, girl. And I feel like that's the only thing that she is lacking here, but for everything else she's incredible.
Okay.
We will do like that.
My question to you is, if you had to choose between your passions and your dreams or an ideal man, what would you choose and why?
Well, I believe that we are now in a generation where women has the right to pick whether it's their career in work or for passion or career or in love life. But I am a woman who wants to pick my own career and passion. My passion is to influence, inspire, educate, and empower youth, and especially to address environmental awareness like global warming. And that is something that I want to choose. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Nice. I mean, Chelsea, as I said, I feel like out of all of the girls that I could have possibly reviewed on the stage of Miss Globe, Chelsea is the one that I'm not really surprised by it because I know her. Like I know her so well. Like we've been following her since like the Pilipini Filipinas days. She was here on the channel, so I know what she's capable of. I am happy to see that she's living to that expectation, that she's able to deliver, and I 100% agree with everything that she has said. One thing that I did notice about Chelsea, and that's like my little feedback for her, is that sometimes she tends to repeat certain words that are not necessary, something that she already said. For example, here she was talking about, I am a woman who is going to take her career, profession. Like already saying career implies that you are going to choose your profession. So maybe that would be like the only thing that I would, tell her to keep in mind, just to make her speech more impactful when she's delivering it. But once again, when it comes to the substance of it, when it comes to the message that she's giving us through her answer, I wouldn't change anything about it. So very good, Chelsea. So proud of you.
Here, please. Let us together see your votes. 5, 5, and 5.
Okay, this is the vote for the
Okay,
girls.
Miss United Arab Emirates, you may back to your seat. Miss Philippines. 5, 5, and 5.
Nice.
Okay, Miss
It's a
Philippines.
tie.
Miss United States of America. 3, 5. Yes.
And there's a tie for the third and fourth runner-up. I would like to ask Miss Philippines to come forward.
Miss Philippines.
Miss United Arab Emirates.
A tie.
And
Chaya.
Miss United States of America. With Miss United States of America.
And is this a new question or the same
Yes.
question?
Why should it be the next Miss Globe?
I believe that I should be the next Miss Globe because I'm very passionate about my platform. And if I was given the title, I would use my voice to speak about my platform and my advocacy, which is mental health awareness. For example, people who are dealing with anxiety, depression, and phobias. And I chose this as my platform because it's something that I have previously dealt with in the past, but I have overcame these fears. And it's something that I want to encourage others that it's okay and that you can overcome them as well. And I think that it's a serious issue, as we've seen, especially in the United States, where we've had even beauty queens who have been dealing with mental health, who have even taken their own lives. So it's something that is a serious issue that we do need to address. So thank you.
Thank you.
Once again, I feel like her answer is so timely, is so spot on. I wouldn't change anything about it other than, as I said, like the delivery. I feel like she's lacking a little bit of energy. And if she kept the exact same answer, same structure, same arguments, same way of justifying it, but just give us a little bit more energy, that's gonna add like so much presence to your delivery. But she's incredible. She's really, really good.
Thank you, Miss United States of America.
Moving forward, Miss UAE.
It's a very good question. Why should I be Miss Globe 2022? Honestly, I believe I should be Miss Globe 2022 because I would use whatever I have best in me and whatever knowledge I have, whatever resource I have to make the place around me a better place. Not only for the people around me, but also for the underprivileged people, for people in third world countries that I believe we should help to get better, to reach our level of evolution. Before coming to Miss Globe 2022, I've been to Kenya, where I went to see underprivileged people in villages and underprivileged children. What I saw there broke my heart. I believe we that have resources should strive to use our resources to make the world a better place. Also, me myself, I'm not coming from a rich family. I'm coming originally, yes, I live in United Arab Emirates, but I'm coming from a small city in Romania. I know what it is to start from zero in a foreign country, and now I feel like this country has adopted me. I'm representing this country today. I would encourage people to develop themselves, to get better in life, and to become the best version of themselves. Also, I would do a lot of charity and humanitarian work, and I would like to collaborate with this Miss Globe organization to help organize a non-profit organization to help children and young persons around the globe to change themselves for the better, to make a world a better place, especially young women. Whatever you give a young woman, she will multiply it, she will make it better. You give her resources, you give her ingredients, she will make a home, she will make cooked food. I would like to give more resources and to help the young people around the globe and the young girls as Miss Globe 2022. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wow, that was a mic drop. You know what? Okay, Miss UAE, when it comes to the answer itself, from beginning to end, the structure and like the flow of it was not perfect. There were little imperfections here and there or repetitions with certain words. However, I'm going to give her a break because when it comes to the substance, to the overall message, I feel like she had such a strongly like justified answer that I wouldn't be able to say it better myself. She touched on so many different things. I mean, like she talked about charity, she talked about helping women, she talked about helping younger women, she talked about the struggles of, starting from zero, going to a new country, being like adopted by this new police and representing them internationally. And once again, as I said, like one of her strengths is really her delivery. She has very like this very soft way of speaking. And earlier when I was telling you about Miss USA, the way that she sometimes is just like looking up and not connecting with the audience. One thing about Miss UAE is that she only looks in two different directions. One is the judges, and one is the camera. So if she's not looking at the judges, she's looking at the camera. So constantly, she is making sure that her message is getting to the audience that she wants to target, and that's what you must do. That's like the secret of it. So I love this so much. Congratulations.
So much, Miss United Arab Emirates. So, the same question.
Come on, Chelsea.
Well,
Why should
I
you be the
should
next
be
Miss
the next
Globe?
Globe because I have the knowledge to speak up for what is right and just. And I have the willpower to influence and empower the people, especially the youth. It would always be a great honor and responsibility for me if I would be part of the Miss Globe organization. And definitely I will use this platform to influence people influence people, especially the youth, so that they could be their own leaders. So that also they could also speak up for their voices and take up space in our society. Thank you.
If you see me smiling while I'm listening to the answer, that means that the candidate is doing something right. Chelsea, we know Chelsea. She's our girl around here, and she has been working so hard when it comes to the preparation for this moment ever since like her Bini Bini Filipinas win. And we all remember. I mean, let's go back to that. Let's remember when Chelsea had her Q&A moment on the stage of Bini Bini Filipinas, and she had a moment of like doubt, and she wasn't so sure, and the answer was a little shaky. And I feel like people gave her such a hard time for that Chelsea really invested like a lot of her time preparing for the Q&A segment and like her answer and her delivery and the way that she justifies things. I think that this segment that we just watched right here is a perfect example of how much she has improved over time. This was a clear, precise answer and something that we ask very often to the beauty queens. Why should you be the next Miss Globe? Why should you be the next Miss International? Why should you be the next whatever title, right? And I think that she delivered it in a way that it was clear, that it was precise, that it was concise, wasn't too long, because especially if you like extend too much, like the audience, we have like a short span of attention. So don't do it overly long, otherwise we're just gonna forget what you said in the beginning. It's gonna be like, huh? So this was amazing. I'm super happy. And now I'm not sure what's coming after this, so let's keep watching.
Thank you, Miss
Guessing they will
Philippines.
crown her?
Can I just please get ready to vote? Let's start off with Miss United States of America.
Please step forward. And we have 5, 4, and 5 points.
Okay.
The next lady for Miss United Arab Emirates, 3-5.
High 5. Woo!
And Miss Philippines, points for you, 3-5. So this is pretty much hard tonight.
Okay, so Miss USA is out. That means that Miss UAE and Philippines are the last two standing.
UAE and Philippines. So I would like to ask Marius, as one of our legacy directors, to break the tie between United Arab Emirates and Philippines.
Miss Philippines and Miss United Arab States, one by one, please. What you will ask the God if you will meet him, for example, in life, not after.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it out loud because the question, first of all, you don't hear it very loud, and also it's not very clear what you said. But She's asking, what would you ask God if you saw him? Like, if you had the chance to talk to God, what would be one thing that you would ask?
Okay. If I were given
Interesting.
the chance to ask one thing, I would definitely ask her, how's my mother? She was gone in 2016 because of diabetes. And I really love her so much. Although she is not my biological mother, she really cared for me like I am her own daughter. So if I were given a chance to ask one question, I would definitely ask, how's my mom? Because I really miss her. And I do give everything that I have for her. And if I win here in the Miss Globe beauty pageant, I would definitely give the honor to her. Thank you.
Oh, that was so heartfelt. Chelsea, don't make me cry on this live stream, please. I mean, that's definitely like a very personal answer. And I feel like most of us, like most human beings, can empathize with this type of answers because of, like, for most people, we all have like a very close, loving relationship with our mothers. And like the idea of losing our mothers, or for those of you guys who might have lost your mom already, like the pain of not having your mom next to you, it's something that is unbearable, to be honest. So I can definitely like understand why that would be her one question for to God if she had the ability to talk to him. So so impactful and like so relatable. Chelsea, you broke my heart.
Her answer made me very emotional.
Mm.
I resonate with your answer because last October I lost a person very kind to my heart, my grandmother that almost raised me. And every time, every beauty pageant, every news article or everything I did in my life, I was striving to make her proud of me. After she passed away, I dealt with depression. It was very difficult for me to step back on my feet. I would ask God if I'm making her proud now, in the moment, with the person that I am and with what I do every day, if she's proud of me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, girls.
This is a hard one, guys. Both of them are grabbing me by the emotions. I mean, I can feel her. I can feel her. Like she's talking about her grandmother. I just lost my grandmother this year as well. So I mean, like this is like a home run. Both answers like really hit home, and I don't have any feedback for this. There's no way that I can, tell them how to express this question or like this answer or like justify it. This is a personal one, and it's up to them to justify it. And I respect their answers for both of them. So.
And what did our jury decide?
Miss UAE?
I'm supposed to go now. We have you guys have to vote. Okay, maybe we can vote.
Yeah, vote again.
Voting again.
The judges have such a hard job.
How about we ask the girls?
Let's vote, ladies.
Let's ask the ladies who were in
The judges literally said, "Ask the girls, don't ask me."
the audience.
All you have to say is 1 or 2.
So
Okay?
who is the one?
One is UAE and Philippines is number 2.
Because we have
Okay, 1 is UAE, 2 is Philippines. So
No. Please,
Let's
let's
start
go
with Miss Ukraine. UAE. Okay, UAE.
Okay?
You ready?
Philippines.
Yes.
UAE. Philippines. Philippines.
uh-oh.
Philippines.
I love you both.
Yeah, I know. It's a
You must choose one.
Philippines. UAE.
Second runner-up is Miss United States of America. The first runner-up is United Arab Emirates. And the winner of the head-to-head challenge 2022 is Miss Philippines. And she will be coronated by the winner of the Miss Globe 2021, Maureen Montagne.
Also Miss Philippines.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video right there. Honestly, guys, I'm so happy, but most importantly, I'm so proud of Chelsea for going, above and beyond. And we all know, I mean, we all experienced her journey during Binibini Pilipinas. So I personally felt like after the coronation night at Binibini Pilipinas, the Q&A moment was going to be one of the most like nerve-wracking, to just control her nerves and her anxiety and make sure that her ideas were, in a very structured and clear. And I think that she definitely nailed this particular challenge, the head to head being like the winner of it, not just excelling at it, but like winning the entire challenge. I wouldn't be surprised to see Chelsea bringing back home a back to back win to bring the Miss Globe crown back to the Philippines. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's cross fingers. But in the meantime, you guys, please go ahead and express yourself. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about what we just discussed, my comments, my feedback, the girls' performance. What are you expecting for the coronation night? Who do you think is going to win? And if you enjoyed my video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and all of those good things. I won't keep you waiting. I mean, I know that it's been a long video, so I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Take care. Love you guys.